Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So in today's video, we're talking about these huge protests and strikes that are happening in California by Uber drivers and Lyft drivers and gig workers. This is the first strike and protest since before the lockdown. So this is huge breaking news. I'm gonna be covering it. Why are drivers protesting in California? All over in my hometown. I can't even walk outside because there's Uber drivers yelling in my face. It's not really that bad, but it's pretty crazy out there. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna show you some footage, and I'm also gonna tell you about why they're protesting, so stay tuned, guys. And it's getting close to the election, so I have a feeling, guys, by the way, that there's gonna be a protest and strikes, possibly even riots, worse than we've ever seen before after this election. I was talking with one of my buddies, I'm not gonna name any names, but we were saying that, you know, if Trump wins or if Biden wins, whatever the outcome is, either side is gonna be very upset because we live in a very, like, where everybody's on edge right now, you know, and so many people hate Trump, so many people love Trump. I don't wanna get too political, but I mean, at the same time, I just think there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. So whatever, that we're gonna put that aside and we're gonna stick to Uber and rideshare because that's what we are talking about today and that's what this channel's on. However, here's the deal, guys. I just launched a second YouTube channel called The Finance Hub. If you're watching this right now and you like making money, I strongly urge you and ask you, plead with you to go subscribe to my new second channel, the Finance Hub, sorry, where I will be talking about other ways to make money. I'm gonna be breaking down my income, talking about credit cards, talking about building your wealth. I'm gonna share with you my net worth. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that I personally enjoy talking about outside of ride sharing gigs, so it's my true passion. I would really hope if I would see you over there. I'm going to be posting videos every single week over there on the Finance Hub. So without further ado, please smash the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you do want to sign up to be an Uber or a Lyft driver and get a sign up bonus or guarantee of up to $2,400, check out the links down below. And now without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to click on this link in 3, 2, 1 so you guys can see what we're talking about. This is on Yahoo News, ladies and gentlemen. Los Angeles Times, I guess, has a partnership with Yahoo News, but it's no wonder hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent on Prop 22. A lot is at stake. So if you guys don't know what's going on, Prop 22 is essentially a new proposition that Uber, Lyft, and these gig companies actually proposed that would reclassify Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, and gig workers as independent contractors with some added benefits. So the government really wants Uber and Lyft and all these huge multi-billion dollar, multi-million, hundred million dollar gig companies to make all their workers employees. Mostly for taxes, also to, you know, give these workers a set wage and, you know, some benefits, right? Because I mean, it's pretty quite obvious why they're doing it. I mean, our society doesn't function with freelancers. There's just too many tax loopholes that go into that, and our society is geared. I mean, everybody goes to college so they can get a job, so they can be a W-2 employee, so they can get health benefits, health care, you know, a minimum, like a set wage, a salary, rights to unionize, all this protection and benefits. And like basically 30% of the whole population, I don't know if you know this, guys, depend on freelance for work, and they're just basically getting cash and then, you know, using all these deductions. So a lot of people aren't really paying taxes, and these, more importantly, these huge gig companies are being excused from a lot of taxes as well because, you know, they basically rely on underpaying their workers. Like, let's just take Uber Eats, for example. I myself do Uber Eats, right? I did a video with Reyes the Entrepreneur. You guys can go watch the video. We actually documented the whole thing. We vlogged it. This was about a month ago. We went out and we vlogged it in our first hour of working. Well, he was mostly filming me. It was me working. But in my first hour, Uber Eats paid me $6. How? I got 2 deliveries in the first hour, $3 each. So I got $6 in my first hour, and in the meantime, I'm putting tons of miles on my car. Now, how did I end up making $25 an hour that day? Because I got a ton in tips. But guys, Uber isn't paying out tips, that's the customer. So just right there, that's that's just one example out of thousands, if not millions of examples where these companies don't really pay their workers very much. They're just throwing them pennies, you know, $6 an hour, and I gotta rely on, you know, hopefully I get tips, hopefully I make tips. So yeah, it's crazy out there, guys. So Prop 22, a ballot initiative bankrolled by Uber, Lyft, and DoorDash, the like, to override. So I mean, this, I wanted to share with you guys the protest, because here in Los Angeles, it's getting absolutely crazy. Dave the Uber slave. Look at this, Uber driver attacked by passenger. Most expensive prop in US history. Live at the No on Prop 22 protest. So you guys might have seen these ads for yes on Prop 22, right? Uber really wants everybody to vote yes. Now drivers are finally speaking up and saying, look, actually, we don't want this Prop 22 to pass. Why? Because there's a lot of loopholes in this Prop 22. How? I'm gonna show you guys right now. This Prop 22, guys, does not include, so basically they're introducing guaranteed earnings. Here we go. Wow, I got so many emails about Uber. Here we go. So Uber's guaranteed earnings. This is what Prop 22 is, guys. They want to create like a minimum earnings, minimum wage kind of thing, with no cap. 120% of minimum wage over 2 weeks, plus 30 cents per mile, no upper limit, tips are on top, blah, blah, blah. Now, look at this asterisk. This guaranteed amount is only on route to pickups and on trip only. And you also, so like all the time you go out, so let's say you know, work from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., you're not on route to pick up and on trips for 8 hours. It's more like you're on route to trip and pick up for 5 hours. And if you ask any driver out there, you know that your online time is way higher than your actual ride time, because it's like, it's only on, it's not like all the time, unless you literally live in the middle of Beverly Hills or West Hollywood or Hollywood, that you're actually getting rides constantly, right? In most areas, I've waited over an hour for a ride before, and I live in Orange County. I live in a very populated area. I've waited over 1 hour for a ride before. That's why the government is stepping in, my friends. That's why drivers are protesting, because they're like, let's look at the fine print and realize that this actually kind of sucks. The only reason that drivers are voting yes, and why I'm voting yes, is because if this doesn't pass, unfortunately, I would have to quit, because I wouldn't be able to work multiple apps. I wouldn't be able to work multiple jobs, and I wouldn't be able to work when and where I want. So I just wanted to show you guys this really quickly. I just got an email from Uber the other day. Come on, Uber Prop 22 and you. So yeah, look at this. So the reason why most people are voting yes is because they want to keep that flexibility, but at the same time, this whole earnings guarantee, they are doing health benefits. That's great. That's great. They are doing healthcare stipend, but even then too, the healthcare stipend, they say, oh, we'll give you $150 a month for healthcare stipend if you do 15 hours a week. But again, that 15 hours a week is only on route to pick up and on trip only. So there you have it, guys. That's why people are protesting. If you see videos of Uber, you'll probably, if you turn on the TV, I'm sure you'll see Uber drivers protesting. This is the craziest time ever. And guys, if this Prop 22 does not pass, this is literally Uber and Lyft's last string to keep drivers independent. If it doesn't pass, they actually have to reclassify every driver as an employee. This is gonna change the entire economy in the United States, because there won't be any more like Uber drivers. Like there will be, but they're gonna be employees, and they're gonna be on a schedule, and like, it's just not like it's gonna shift the entire workforce, the American economy. It's just crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. So stay tuned, guys. leave this video a big thumbs up, and also check out the Finance Hub, my other second new channel. I'm gonna be talking about if you do want other creative ways to make money, I'll be chatting about that over there as well. Thank you all for watching. If you, at the end of this video, you still do wanna sign up for Uber or for Lyft, you can get a sign up bonus there guarantee of up to $2,400. If you haven't signed up yet, make sure you use the link and code down below to get that bonus and guarantee. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I will talk to you all soon. Wow, stay safe out there, guys. Bye.